Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4. In our last episode, we rebuilt the aluminum area, but you notice we still have some upgrading to do to some of the lifts, especially these ones here bringing in the bauxite. Before we do that, though, I wanted to show you that I did a small change. I extended this last row of the floor, or the floor out one last row, out to here. It used to cut off down near here somewhere, so that I could just fit in the number of smelters we needed, 16.8. The last one being just clocked at 0.8 instead of trying to divide it all down. And I guess I didn't even technically need this one, but it looks good that way, I think, so I'm leaving it there. And then now we have all of that going, but we have a little bit of a problem, and I was looking at it as the scrap here doesn't seem to make it all the way down to the end very well, and that's because these are not quite getting enough alumina, or they are just barely, but it's because these aren't getting enough bauxite. They're getting 168, or they need 168.75, but we only have a Mark II lift here, so these need to be Mark III lifts. Logistics Mark III. To get that little bit of extra, and then that's Mark IV belt, which is good because this is a total of how much bauxite coming in here? 337.5, which is definitely needing a Mark IV, and I'm assuming now we have it all the way back. Yeah, this is all old original stuff, and we didn't really change how much bauxite we're using, which is funny. But and I just about fell because there's no power out here. So the only potential problem is out at the actual mines. If we're mining enough, I'm not sure. We might be mining too much, which is fine, but we may not be mining enough. And we also have this silica belt here that needs to be cleaned up, so we no longer need to use it. I think we were using that tier, that level there for something else. Yeah, it's got what is that? Deuterium on it. Yeah, we used half the belt for one thing and half the belt for the other, which worked out well at the time. But we can also pull out that whole merger setup that I have and completely bypass it because we don't need it, which is great. I guess I don't need all of these lifts anymore, these stackables anymore either, at least to this point. And then it was going down right here, so this whole stack can go away. And I'm assuming that these still can't be placed. They did update a little bit. Yeah, still can't be placed. A little bit of the clipping of different things, specifically power poles and fences, but apparently they didn't change the clipping of everything. So I think what I want to do is change the way this lift is going. So take that out. And we need a Mark IV lift. That's not going to be in the right spot anymore. Okay, well, I'm going to let that flush out. Let's see, I'm going to want it... Actually, this can go as well. Hey, where'd that box come from? That's an old box of shame. Let's see, I'm going to want it going this way. So let's do a lift, not centered, but off by 2. And it needs to come all the way up to this point, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The aforementioned Mark IV lift. It's not going to snap. I'm going to have to do this way. Actually, I didn't. You almost done? You are almost done. Nice. But this will be nice because it'll be a lot simpler. Because it's just going to come down and go right into there-ish. Huh. Well, I guess I need to do this as well. And then we need the Mark IV lift. Oops. And then this whole thing down here, nope, go up from here. And that goes up to that point. Why does that look too high? because of the alignment issues. Okay, that's fine. And then that is good. So this whole thing here can get ripped out now. Which, as I mentioned, was just there to do serve as a priority merger because we needed some way to get rid of the silica from the aluminum process, and I wasn't smart enough to just sink it. I should have just sunk it. That would have been the better option, I think, all around. So let's do a little bit more here. And a few more. And these top two can come out of here. And I think that's good. So the next step we need to change. Where are we at with storage here? We have a lot of crap. The next step we need to change is the aluminum, the all-clad plates and the all-clad casings, which are the modded recipe, of course. So what I'm going to do here is we talked about this toward the end of the last episode. I'm going to just toggle this one to be the all-clad casings, and we'll try to shove as many of these ingots in there as I can, because we need to have 3 all-clad casings and 1... Oops, that's not what I wanted. And 1 all-clad aluminum sheet. Manufacture. Because getting 30 of these per minute is going to be plenty for the belts. Plenty. Okay, I'm going to change this, though. And this is just now 30. So that is fine to be Mark 1 belt. And I need to do something different with this, actually. Because this needs to turn and go over this way someplace. Because it needs to go in... Where do these ingots go in? Because that would be the place to solve this. Or these plates, rather. Are they here? They are here. Oh, that's right. I did that spaghetti right there, too. I can clean that up now. Possibly and hopefully. Can I wedge them through between here? No, probably not. That is there. What's this belt for? There's another thing I have to worry about. I need a second belt of Caterium. Or I need that second belt of Caterium. Just remembered this. It's currently going straight into the mall. It needs to now split. That means that this belt needs to be moved. Somehow. And probably the belt we're talking about. Actually, a couple of belts need to be moved. Well, dang it. That's no fun. Alright, so we're going to have to figure that part out before I can run these all-clad plates into the mall. But I think what I'm going to do for now is just cut them off. Here. I'll leave it there just so that I have that as a marker. But I'm going to take it out completely here. I'm going to replace this with the aluminum ingots somehow. And I think I can just do it if I come over here. I think I just can do it right here. We have... Yeah, we'll just do it right in line here. This tube might be in the way, though. Let's see, all-clad plates. We're on C7. This is C. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I want to move this tube. Or do I just bring it down in the between the tubes? Let's do that instead. Let's bring it down like here. Yeah, this would be perfect, actually. Where did you go? Oof. It doesn't belong there. Uh-oh. We have full boxes now, or full inventory now. Let's go to the shredder. See about trashing some of this stuff. And now I have too many encased industrial beams. Oh, because we replaced an entire Mark IV belt with a Mark V. Let's see, what else do I want to get rid of? All of that. We'll go with that for now. Chewing up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a Mark I lift here. Oh, no, wait, I don't even want to do that. I just want to do a stackable. Let's see, here. You're going to be here. So you need to go, I think, right there. No, that's too close. At least I think it was. Yep. To there. Too long. Okay. Well, then in that case, I will just put this up here. Why did I put it there, though? Let's not put it there. Let's put it out here, lined up with those, I guess. Yeah, because it's lined up with these, too. That's a good place for it. And that'll go into there. No. It won't go into there. It'll go into a lift. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh crap, these are in the way too. Dang. Alright, I'm going to take those out too. And this goes this way. We need the lift here, coming down to 0, 1, 2, 3. This way. And then you can go right into there. Instead of ripping up all of this belt and replacing it, I'm going to fly down to the far end, and I'm just going to stick this stuff into a box until the aluminum ingots start coming out. And then, I guess I could have taken the tube. And we are right here. And this is the belt that I was going to put them on? No, this is... Why is that not working? Oh, because there aren't any on it. The only ones there are there. No. This one. Oops, this one right here. Caught myself before I fell. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and then... let's do a lift here, coming all the way down to the bottom. temporarily. So I can put down a box. Wow, that was bad. And I'm probably just going to shred these. And I'm splitting these so that they take up all the spots, all the slots. That way, only all-clad can go in here. So as this belt processes, it will stop as soon as... I mean, the lift will be full of ingots, and this little belt here will be too, but it'll stop making the... it'll stop filling up the box, so I won't have to worry about too many. I'm going to leave this here. I won't have to worry about too many items in the way. It feels like we still don't have enough of those fused frames for some reason. Because there's literally almost none. Oh, because they're making these, which are the new pressure cubes. We need to take a look at those. Those are fancy. And like the little purple lights in there. Yeah, we're stockpiling these now. That's why... Okay, never mind then. And I don't know how long this is going to take because it's a Mark 1 belt. So I think we should look at something else. So just kind of checking off our list here. Fused modular frames are correct. And cooling devices are correct. Those are these two here that we did a few episodes ago. Over here we have... the radio connection units. We have 3 of those. That's correct. No, this is heat sinks. Yeah, heat sinks we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and the last one is clocked down to 60%, so we're good there. Let's see. We have turbo motors, which are almost done. We have... What are you? Electromagnetic control rods. Where do I have those in my spreadsheet at? Oh, that's why. It's not those. It's motors. Okay. Motors are good. And I guess electromagnetic connection rods are good too. Did I clock that down? I didn't. Okay, we need to clock that down. That should be 46.875%. Actually, I don't know if I needed to clock these down either. The pressure conversion cube is not clocked down. And this we already did. Okay, we did those. Let's keep moving while we wait for that bus line to empty out. Because this is stuff that we have to do anyways. Stators. Stators, quick wire stators. We need 2 even. Okay. Mark those off. I'm keeping tabs on my spreadsheet so we know what stuff we've upgraded and what stuff we haven't. Look at me. Rotors. Copper rotor recipe, 100, just 1. Okay, good. And I think this is where we'll turn to the other side again. Heavy modular frames. That's the heavy encased frame alternate, and we need to have 1.5 of these now. Okay, that's something we can do. That's something we can do. Now I have to move that. And I need heavy modular frames to make the heavy modular frames. Okay. And I think I'm going to move this support pillar. I'm going to need to move the support pillar, rather. So I think we can just put it back here a bit. Or we can just get rid of it, too, for that matter, but... And that'll be fine. Logic and everything. That needs to come out. I guess that would have been a good thing to just take out. This is a total of... Let's see, heavy encased frame... 4.2. Yeah, we're good there. Mergers. There. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one. There, and there. The encased frame. Yep. Excuse me. I did this nice and simple. That's good. Only one inside the other. Also good. Not really. Okay, and then these come out. Why does that one look different? Because I have it pointing the wrong way. Crap. I screwed up again. Okay, stop screwing up. There we go. And these things take so few of everything, except for steel pipe. We're going to upgrade the steel pipe belt coming in here. Get in there. Is that power cable that's messing me up? Yeah. Need another one of those, by the way. I can go there. And then lifts abound. Wait, we might not need to upgrade the pipe. Because this only needs to be 75% each. And here also. So that's going to be... It's 33.75, 75% of that puts it below 30 at least, so we are actually fine. That's good. So that should be good for that recipe then as well. Yeah, 25. Yep, we're good. Okay, good with Mark 1s for that, for those inputs. Let's come back over here now. I'm sure our belt has been finished. Yes, it has. So I'll take that out. And then this can come down to here. And then this belt can go over to there. And then I can dump these ingots in here. And that should start producing little canisters. And then that should start producing little canisters of packaged nitrogen gas. And then that should start producing turbo motors. And we have to wait for 24 of them to get made before it'll start, and then it has to make 24 every 45.1 seconds. So hopefully that math is correct. Oh no, it's not. Or is it still? This might still be clocked. Yeah, this is still clocked up, so it's going to be less than this per minute. Hopefully it's only 24, because that's all we're making per minute. But it needs that initial 24 to get started, at least. It should consume 24 per minute. That should be exactly what it is, actually. It's slow. Why did it look like it stopped? Oh, because I ran out of the ingots that I had fed it, and it's just now getting fed more. Right, of course. I guess we can hook up this turbo motor belt. Those go, according to the plan, C14. Which is here. I can go away. That's where that goes. To there. Mark 1, come down here. And there. Oops. 7. Go. And I see it's running now. That's good. And it's 24 per minute to produce 2 turbo motors per minute. And see all these numbers, Kalendar was mentioning this too in his stream. All these numbers kind of level off once you find, when this outputs an even number, these are usually even numbers, or at least half, depending on what even number you choose. But it makes it a little bit better. All right, so those will get made now, and we are good to go. The next bit, I think we can just we can mark off turbo pressure motors as being done. We're gonna have to work on batteries, but I think we'll save that for the next episode. So let's just come down here and see what we can check on with these. And it was on the other side. That's probably what we need to go to, is the other side. And the other thing we need to work on is the supercomputers. So that's the cooling units. This is the supercomputers that we have. And we need to actually rip this out and replace it with the overclock supercomputer too. So maybe that'll be a good combination of things to do in the next episode, is to do supercomputers and batteries. The computer, Guitarian computer, we need way less of these. We only need a half a manufacturer of these now. So let's collect this down to 50%. Pull this one out. This, those, this, and those. I have a lot of crap in my inventory. There. And this goes. And these go. And this goes. Oops, this goes. And that should do it for computers. The reason we don't need as many is because most of them are going into the supercomputer, and we're going to make a different supercomputer this time. So that's the advantage there. AI limiters. We need a quarter of an AI limiter machine now. So a lot of this can come out. 25%. Where am I at with space? I don't have any boxes of shame. It's full. And there's a box of shame. I don't have that shredder down there anymore. I need to set one up though, because I'm just going to shred this this alclad. So let's just set up a shredder here in the open space where I goofed up my motors build. And then let's do a Mark 5 belt. Oh, I put the alclad in there. Yeah, let's take some of that out. Sort. Actually, there's not that much. I'm just going to take it. Well, I can't take it yet. Let's see. Dump something in here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try to be fancy. That's what I get. Let's do this again. This way instead. Follow the bus. And on into there. And then we can just connect this one up like that for now. It's fine. And then I picked up a bunch of circuit boards. So let's put those back. And then let's see what else we can shred. A lot of this, actually probably all of that much of it. A lot of these computers could probably get shred. I really could probably get rid of a lot more than that, but at least that'll be a start. Getting full again. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And this Caterium belt can probably get shrunk down too, because we're using it a tiny bit now. That's still the 100% number, so it'll be, yeah, it'll be like a quarter of that. Let's shrink that one down. And the lift too. Wait a minute. Both of them can go down. Oh yeah, both of them go down to Mark 1. And a Mark 1 lift. And that'll be good. So some more stuff to shred, but I think that's a good place to leave it for today. We'll do the supercomputers and the batteries next time. And then we have a little bit more work to do on some more various cleanup stuff and recalculations type stuff, and then we'll be ready to go. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.